Okay, so I need you to really sit with this one for a second, because what I am about to tell you genuinely messed with my head when I first found out. Every decision you have ever made in your entire life, what you ate this morning, who you fell in love with, the career you chose, the beliefs you hold, you think you chose all of that. You think you sat down, weighed the options, and made a free conscious choice. But here is what the science actually says. You did not. Your brain made the decision before you were even aware you were making one. Let me say that again. Your brain decides first. You become aware of the decision second, and then your conscious mind convinces itself that it was in charge the whole time. This is not a theory. This has been proven in a laboratory. In 1983, a neuroscientist named Benjamin Libet ran one of the most disturbing experiments in the history of brain science. He hooked people up to brain monitors and asked them to flick their wrist whenever they felt like it. Simple enough, right? But here is what he found. The brain showed activity preparing for that wrist movement up to half a second before the person consciously decided to move. Half a second does not sound like much, but in neuroscience terms, that is an enormous gap. Your brain was already acting before your conscious mind knew what was happening, and more recent studies have pushed that gap even further. Researchers at the Max Planck Institute found they could predict a person's decision up to 10 full seconds before the person was aware of making it. 10 seconds. Think about what that means. While you're sitting there thinking, okay, let me think about this carefully. Let me weigh my options. Let me make a smart decision. Your brain already decided 10 seconds ago. You were just catching up. Now here is where this gets even more complicated, because it is not just your brain doing this on its own. Your decisions are being shaped from the outside too. Studies show that the order items appear on a menu dramatically changes what people order. That the candidate listed first on a ballot gets measurably more votes. That the products placed at eye level in a grocery store outsell identical products on lower shelves by over 30%. You think you are choosing, but the environment was designed to make you feel like you are choosing, while quietly steering you in a specific direction. This is called choice architecture, and every major corporation, every political campaign, every platform you use daily has teams of scientists whose entire job is to architect your choices, without you ever knowing it happened. So does free will even exist? Honestly, most neuroscientists today believe that free will as we imagine it, this idea of a fully conscious self sitting above our brain, making pure rational independent choices, probably does not exist the way we think it does. But here is something that actually gave me some peace with all of this. Awareness changes everything. The moment you know, your brain decides before you do. The moment you understand that your environment is architected to steer you, you gain something most people never have. The ability to pause. Catch the decision before you just run with it. To ask, wait, is this actually what I want? Or is this what my autopilot brain defaulted to? Or is this what someone else designed for me to choose? That pause, that tiny moment of awareness between impulse and action, that is where real choice actually lives. Maybe free will is not something we are born with. Maybe it is something we have to consciously build, one pause at a time. If this made you question something you thought you knew, hit that like button. Subscribe because we are just getting started. And tell me honestly in the comments, can you think of a decision in your life that looking back, you wonder if it was actually yours? I genuinely want to hear it.